Hey everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be speaking all about the Rhode Island State Quarter, seeing if they are collectible. Most of them are going to be worth 25 cents, but some of them could be worth tens or even hundreds of dollars, possibly more, and that's what we're going to be covering today. It could be an error, variety, conditional rarity. Collectors are paying big bucks for the right ones. Again, most of them aren't special, but I do want to cover the bases and give you a really good understanding of what you may have. So let's go to my presentation. This video is sponsored by Whatnot, a live streaming auctions and shopping app where I regularly sell coins and banknotes of all types, including US, world, errors, varieties, silver, gold, ancients, and more. And don't forget to use my link in the description to get a free $10 off on your first order on anything on the platform. Let's get into the video. Now here we've got the Rhode Island Statehood Quarter. I went to high school in Connecticut, and for a senior trip, I went sailing in the same place that this is depicted, so it brings back great memories. But I want to focus on the valuable coins that might not look like they're valuable to start. Then we'll get into some of the more other crazy errors that have happened, conditional rarities. But right here, we see a double die obverse. It's going to be looking for, what looks like sort of protruding from the ear. It's less of a doubled ear and more of like doubled hair, but those extra hair sort of by his ear is what we're looking for here. This is probably going to be worth $5 to $20 or so. You can see a little bit of some die markers up here, but that's really the double die obverse that you want to look for. On the Denver Mint coins, there's some really pronounced double die, doubled ears instead of having, the extra hair back here. This is just a clearly protruding one, but this is much more severe and clear than some of the other ones that are out there, like the next one, which is going to be worth a little bit less, less of a second shelving, but that's actually decent. And so both of those two are good to look for on Denver, but you can sort of zoom in on this general ear area, that's funny, in any of the Rhode Island coins you come across. Now, condition-wise, there is some major value. Mint State 69 super challenging to get, but often like the tier under is then very rare. In this case, that's not not an issue. If you think it's really Mint State 69 and it comes back Mint State 68, this is from PCGS and not any other grading company, you can still make a fair amount of money. Similarly, Mint State 68 is going to be valuable for the D-Mint, but there haven't been any of those upper condition State 69 coins graded or 8 plus. Either way, something to look out for. Then on the clad proof, don't grade these, nor should you grade the silver proof coins, but I always include those just as a reminder. Then in terms of some of the errors, this one is super cool and I think went for a low price. I would have paid $60 if this person would offer it to me in the graded holder. It was a struck through obverse, meaning that something came between the planchet and the die as it was being struck. All of that's now fallen away, but it creates a very sort of distracting effect on the front of the coin, but this one probably would have made it out still in like a coin roll. Somebody picked it out and said, hey, that doesn't look like it fell on the floor. Something else is going on, but just a good reminder. This one's going to be more obvious if you come across one of these clad layer missing coins. Basically, when they fuse the planchet, they don't do one of the sides, and reveals the copper core. More common on the state quarter errors, and this one sold for $400. Probably would increase a little bit, just has a lot of really nice eye appeal, especially when the side that shows the state is missing the clad layer. It's much better than on the obverse with these state quarters. And then lastly, this one was double struck in the collar. It's not extremely apparent, but you can also search proof sets, and especially all of the coins that are being released. It's not like they're going out in rolls in circulation. These are all being put into proof sets, and then somebody looks closely at the set, says, hey, this one looks like it's got some double struck look to it. More so on the obverse, I think is more some of the telltale giveaway signs. This one sold for $545, much higher production standards at these San Francisco Mint for the proof coins, just because they're specially prepared. But it's not just the errors that you have to look for. Could be conditional rarity, but it really also could be some of these doubled dies, whether it's the extra hair or the extra ear. Really zoom in on that area like I was mentioning before. And I've got other videos on the other state quarters. There's a lot to learn here, a lot to search for. So exciting to have been able to talk to you about this one today. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Treasure Town, and get in touch with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, check out my website, treasuretowncoins.com, for news and updates related to the channel and collectibles in general. Lastly, there's a link tree in the description with links to all of my other sites as well as some affiliate links that can support the channel. But with that being said, have a great day and I'll hope to see you on some of my videos in the future.